First morning hunt of the year. Had a cold front come through. First true morning hunt. We went through the motions in Tennessee, but not actually getting after it. We did it just because we were on a time crunch. But headed out here. See if we can't get it done, get something down. Hung a stand the other day on some trails, and some interesting things have shown up in the last couple of days here at the new lease. Things I would never have imagined. There ain't no telling what's liable to show up this morning, but could be things that ain't been seen in years. Nothing's safe this morning if it's legal to shoot, and no telling what might happen, but feels good. It's 55 degrees, cold as it's been since the spring, so hopefully deer will move. She's ready for battle. About to cut the light off and slip in here best I can. Cool thing about this stand's right on the road, so it's gonna be quiet getting in, but I'm gonna be honest with you, it feels good. And I never thought I'd be wearing a hoodie in September in Georgia, but hopefully the deer gonna move. Just starting to break here. This new stand up here on this hill feels almost like a scene from Wyoming out there at 7J Outfitters, because up there on top of a big old ridge and a big old pine tree. Been seeing the sun come up for the last 20 minutes. Just now getting light enough to see though. There's some old cut lanes in here where they cut this timber. You can kind of see little 100-yard sections, and you can see down this road, but besides that it's pretty thick. But there's some really, really good crossings. They've been coming off this bank. Deer using this side ridge about a third of the way down. Crossing this road. This is really the main road that goes down to where Garrett killed. I had my head on a swivel walking in. You don't ever know what you're gonna see. These color temperatures start dropping, and out here these rattlesnakes get to moving, and we finally got all our plots in. Amongst all the fertilizing, we killed 2 giant timber rattlers. Not only that, this being our first year on this lease, I never would have thought we would have already got on camera something that I've heard rumor of from the locals of being around. But we got it on camera yesterday right at dark, right down this road where Garrett killed the Alaska couple. Come scrolling through about half an hour before dark, prime time.
Oh, look here, Shirley. They're already feeding them. They're already feeding them.
I have no idea where they came from, but they were there. And the crazy thing is, right after, like within 4 minutes of them walking through, a pretty good buck come through. So it's just, I don't know if it's the moon or what's going on, but some crazy stuff has been going on in the new lease. Crazy. This is that new active scene rangefinder by Bushnell, and I can click right here in the bottom where it's real dark still, and that everything's red. That red reticle light lights up where you can see it good in the dark. Then without even hitting a button, you can scroll to the skyline where it's bright, and it goes to black where you can see it. That's pretty dang cool. Anybody that's hunted the South knows most your action is going to be early and late, so that's why this thing comes in handy even that much more. Oh man, come on, give me a chance. Well, at least I seen a deer. I don't know if that's the deer I could hear or not. I don't know how well you could hear it on this camera, but there was a deer in this little bowl right here, grunting like crazy, just blaring out grunting. But I've heard does do it too, so I don't know. Now there comes some more deer. I'm gonna whack one of these does if they come in here. Big old nanny. doe right here. That's a heck of a first set. This buck, I don't know. I was way further left than I wanted to be. My only hope's gonna be if it caught some arteries off the heart right there. What a freaking morning. Went from completely dead silence, not seeing nothing, to getting 2 shots off. And man, he was right underneath of me when I saw him. This wind blowed, he slipped in right up underneath of me. That ain't no excuse. I should have freaking 12 ring him. He wasn't but about 18 yards. It either got him or didn't get nothing, I don't think. And just flagged him in the shoulder, but we'll have to get in there and see what we see on blood. What a set. I'll be honest with you, my gut instincts after looking at it ain't that good, but I think it's too far forward. You can see it's freaking tough to see in here. I ain't found my arrow. I ain't found no blood. There's got to be blood somewhere. I just ain't found it. Still ain't found no blood, but I did just shoot another doe. She fell right here. She's laying dead right there. She didn't go 20. Alright, got some dragging to do today. There ain't a drop of absolutely nothing so far. I ran my tracker on Onyx so I can see where I've been and where I ain't been. And kind of, if it ever gets to a grid search, you kind of know what you got covered. Ain't looking too good right now. Now just a speck of blood. And it don't look good. It looks like muscle blood. I mean, that's it. It is specky blood. I mean, nothing. I found that where lucky for this sand. See where he crossed. And about 5 yards in, found that blood. See, it's like meat, which is consistent with that shot and up in the brisket, but blood is at a bare minimum. Look at all them hands. See how, that's what worries me. The size of fire ant, see how thin that is? That thin blood's just like muscle blood. Well, as you can see, the zigzagging has begun. It is down to probably 100 yards back, probably 75 yards back. It was just pin drops of blood and just muscle blood, but I don't know, I hate it. I hate it. It's part of bow hunting, everybody says it, but dadgum, it sucks. I mean, even worse than not getting a deer, it's just way beyond that. It's just, you know, wounded one, but good thing in my personal opinion is the deer is going to be all right. I mean, unless barring some kind of crazy infection, but I think it was too far forward, quartering away up out of the vitals. I was hoping I'd catch an artery or something, but I don't know. I'm gonna keep looking a little bit longer, and I don't know. Go back and play in my head and on the video 1,000 times of how I screwed this up. But all you can do is go home, shoot your bow, and hope it don't happen the next time. Between doing that and I gotta load these does up, could have been a heck of a first hunt of the year walk-off with a big old Georgia 8-pointer, but good Lord had other plans, just wasn't meant to be. So I'll be back after him this afternoon and the rest of the weekend. Going back to the same stand this afternoon, and I'm not a superstitious person, but all I'm gonna say is my lucky charm that I talked about last episode was not with me, but it's gonna be with me today. My man Will's miniature car tag. Now there's for sure no excuses for tonight. Still in shock about this morning, but you gotta get over it and keep going. Time to get in stand. Sit down, take a load off, and maybe something will come cruising through. You never know. I think Cheeseburger's hunting too, so there ain't no telling what he's getting into.
Leaving Casa del Cheese. Trying to go get after him, man. I worked all night last night. I'm a little tired. Anyway, there's my neighbors. What's up? This is the philosophical moment of Cheeseburger here, as my good buddy Phillip would say, is, hey, what are the deer gonna do? Is he gonna come in there? He's been in there daylight the past 2 afternoons around 7. Plenty of daylight, plenty of time for me to get a shot off. And then we got the Cheeseburger variable. Now that could entail a lot. I could just fluff the shot. I could overthink it. A lot goes wrong when bucks get around Cheeseburger, man. I lose my mind. Buck fever's real. I get it. I get tore up, and that's why I do it. So, trying to eliminate as much of the Cheeseburger variable as possible. However, that right there, I've got a cough. Let's get it. Hopefully good Lord will bless us tonight. Bless somebody from the hunt club anyway. I say that, but we're already blessed, man. We get to hunt. I'm just so antsy to make sure everything's right that I'm over fortunate and it's gonna make me make a mistake. And I definitely don't need that. Get the old coffee drop. We'll get quiet. The deer started coming in about 5:30 yesterday. Some does and some small bucks. sit here for a minute. I don't know what happened. I don't even know if he was in frame, man. There's one little leaf that was in my way. I'm gonna call Nate. I don't know what to do. Okay. I reviewed the footage, and my shot is back, but he has quartered hard. I think it's money. I really do. I think it's money. I just talked to Phillip, and I sent him a clip. I'm waiting on him to respond back, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and pack and get down and see if they can come back in here with some better lights. I'm gonna go ahead and pack up while I got good daylight and he's out of here. Hopefully Phillip gets this video. I don't know. It still says sitting. I don't have the best phone in the world, but I'm gonna get on out of here.
We'll see. I hope my man Cheeseburger got it done. This cool snap has got these deer rolling. Tyler Jordan killed that gigantic deer yesterday afternoon. I ganked one up this morning, and then Cheeseburger has shot. So that's 3 consecutive sits, which that don't never happen in Georgia, of 3 mature deer, especially in September.
Talked to Phillip. I'm going to his house. He's got all that high-tech stuff. We're going to blow it up. We're going to look at it. As of right now, I feel pretty good about it. So let's go get with him, get a bite to eat, and keep y'all posted on what's going to happen. Boy, we're going to wait till tomorrow. We're going to get after him tonight.
Look. Regardless of how this plays out, favorite line of the night when Cheeseburger just shoots his deer or talks to you on the phone. Not y'all got lights, you got a dog. It was just, hey man, you want something to eat.
Well, I knew you had all that, and I'm about to starve. Like, I worked all night last night. I had like 1 hour of sleep today, and then went hunting this evening.
Let's take a look at it. Excuse my edit bay here.
No, dude, you're gonna live with a 3-year-old and a 13-year-old. This ain't.
I'm surprised you let the old nanny go.
Okay. Shit, I actually blew at me later.
So you couldn't shoot him there?
That one limb right there was in my way.
And it quartered up into him. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm shooting that raptor trick. That was a mechanical, not the grizz trick, so it's a 2 inches worth of cut.
You gotta think that's a hard.
Yeah, I mean.
You're coming from the left side.
That was kind of.
Well, I don't know. I think he's dead.
There's game plan in my 80s.
Yeah, there's your game plan. You put him on crackers?
Hey, that is like. Yeah.
You didn't look for no blood.
I didn't even go down there. I just backed out. When in doubt, back out. You know, that's. I sit there and just let everything be still for a little while. Yeah, that's gonna be our next sponsor right there.
Yeah, well, let's take this with us.
Yeah, that's right.
Man, you gonna stay here with your pillow or what you going? I think there's too many snakes still.
Yeah, we'll go there.
Okay, just leave the pillow.
I'll cut that limb right here. It would have been a perfect broadside shot.
Do you hunt over bait?
No, it's a corn tree.
Oh,
early in
up
the
there?
okay. Yeah,
they're dropping heavy right here. I like your style. I'm gonna slip up here to the creek and just see what we got. This covered with freaking tracks.
Plan B. Or plan D.
Yeah, well,
dogs.
This is plan.
We're gonna call some dogs out. So the lesson here is that was a 30-06. We'd be skinning. Mr. Roger be cooking me supper right now.
I'm gonna fire up my GPS and get all my stuff ready here, and then we'll be good.
It's the next day. Cheeseburger's on duty. which means I'm on deer tracking duty. And I might have just met my new best friend, Mr. Lyle here.
Well, hopefully we don't have to see each other again.
Hopefully, yeah. Hopefully it's like at a birthday setting and it's not this.
I wouldn't have all these dogs or be doing all this stuff if it wasn't a regular occurrence, you know what I mean? So
Unless you stayed in business.
you're not the only ones. Zeta, which is my primary tracking dog, and she's a Louisiana Catahoula leopard dog. And then I've also got what we call her dog, which is Hawk, and he's a bulldog mix. Zeta will be doing our primary tracking for us today, and Hawk will be doing, he's basically here to back her up.
So if we don't have any blood.
So they don't really care about blood. They're tracking that deer's interdigital gland scent. You know that gland that deer has between their hooves?
Right.
So they're tracking that distress scent based off of, you know, how much distress or how much interdigital gland scent that deer's putting out, which is kind of what allows them to be able to track a deer when there's no blood or anything going on.
So they can, even being the next day, they can still pick that up.
Yeah, most of our tracks we're running 24 hours later. Cause you figure, just like this one, let's say you shot that deer last night, you knew it was a bad shot, you backed out, and you come in today. You come in today, this morning, and you look, and you're like, I'm not having any luck. So you call some friends. They get out of work, and they look. Okay, we still have nobody. Well, now you're looking at 24 hours later.
Right.
By the time I usually get there.
So we're pretty fresh on the scene.
Yeah, we're still pretty fresh, especially in the morning. Ground's wet. The moisture in the ground is going to hold the scent in for us a little, you know.
All right, we're right here. They're right there on the video. He runs right by this tree right here with that crook.
Okay.
So he was right here when he got shot. I mean, obviously.
Let's find him, Zeta. So what she's going to do is she's probably going to walk some circles. She's going to really get a feel for the scent and figure out which way she wants to go. Me and you are going to hang out and stand right here. We'll let her get about 100 yards out so she doesn't try to take any cues off of us, or so it doesn't seem like we're trying to push her in any direction. And then we'll step out and follow her. And as we follow her, me and you will look for blood. If you see blood, just shout it out.
Okay.
I'll mark it on the GPS, and we'll have a little digital breadcrumb trail as we go through.
I'm gonna just see how far I'm gonna start it on Onyx and start a track or two. That's last year's track job. We looked for
Yeah.
Nate and Nate's little boy's deer.
Been running in here before.
Yeah. It's only been 14 minutes, so time will tell.
Right.
That's
She stopped for a minute, so we'll walk up there. Unless she just hit that road and is working the road.
Yeah.
To see.
that sounds like about where that road's at, but I mean, he could have done that too.
She's moving away from us still, but real slow. She stopped. Let's see if that's a good sign or not.
She's still a bit still?
Yep. Right in front of us. I don't see her yet. Oh, there she is.
She get it?
Yep.
Heck yeah. You're getting her to him. Heck yes.
Good girl, Zeta. Good girl, Zeta.
There stayed in him. Definitely back, but it did its job, huh? Good girl.
Good girl, Zeta.
Good girl.
Good girl.
Yep, he's been dead.
Yeah. You're looking at about 400 yards.
400 yards, and we'll see. When I started the tracker,
So,
it took us 27 minutes. Heck yeah.
Hey, this is Chris speaking.
Uh-oh, he may be pulling somebody over. Sweet, heck yeah, man, thank you. Good job. All right, we got him out. Got him field dressed. Lyle, thank you, buddy.
hey, no problem.
Hey, anybody in the Harris County, Columbus, Middle Georgia, I think Lyle said he'll drive to Ohio if somebody calls him.
For the right price, I'll go anywhere, right?
Look below in the description. Got all Lyle's info, so y'all give him a call. It's man, I'm telling you what, it's priceless, something like this. So I can tell you, I can't imagine. I'm winded down, and we found him. I can't imagine having to run him down. But we got it done. Cheeseburger probably had the best, easiest cakewalk of them all. Shoot a deer and then come get a picture with him.
Alright, let me keep my boots off. What do you say, Bandit? Big Rod? Phillip said you was cooking supper or something? I don't...
Oh yeah, man.